Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, family. Makaiza here. I'm here to share with you 4 realities that we learned and realized during March 2020. So I'm going to go through these kind of quickly. I have to forewarn you, they're all slaps in the faces. They are all something that we've already known about and just haven't taken action on. So, number 1. The truth must be seen with willing eyes. That's number 1. Right now, actually, let's go back 2 weeks to a month ago. When everyone was finding out about the virus, the uncertainty started to creep in and find you in the middle of the night, at work, at school. That feeling started to creep in and you were just wondering, what is about to happen? What is about to happen to me, to my family, to the people I love, to the people I don't know? What's going to happen on the other side of the globe? That feeling, that almost pressure-like feeling, is what drove you to start seeking the truth about what's really happening and to ignore the falseness. Okay? Now, we see so much stuff on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, you name it, Twitter, you name it. But now has been a really, really awesome time, like I've been saying, because we've been forced to look at the truth and to dig for the truth and to find it and to share it. So that's number 1. That's one reality that we realized, is that we had to be willing, and that willingness came from the pressure, the uncertainty, the need to know, fear of missing out. All of those things entice that feeling within you to then have your eyes opened to the truth. Number 2, calm and centeredness, as well as leadership. From what I've seen, about 90% when it first happened, it's probably down to 75 now. But when it first happened, about 90%, if not more, of people were freaking out, having no idea which way to look, left, right, up, down. They were just looking for the truth, like in the first one, right? Just looking for the truth and not finding it and wondering, is this really the truth or am I being lied to? What's going to happen next? All of those things that kept coming up with you. If you had remained calmed and centered, think about how you're feeling today. Think about what you're hearing today. It's a much different story. It's a much better story. Now, you all are a testimony to the fact that I've been calm, centered, and a good leader throughout this time. That, I have to say, is peace. Portionally, it's a blessing and it's a gift. But the other half of it is my upbringing. And the third piece to that is the way that I train myself. I train myself to be calm and centered under pressure. I love pressure. I'm just one of those types of people. I love pressure. I love having to get something done quickly. I love not knowing what's going to come next. Now, leadership, that piece right there is so key. Who in your life right now do you look up to as a leader? Someone who has been smooth throughout this whole transition. Someone who's been there for you throughout this whole transition. Reach out to that person. If you do not have a leader in your life, you have to find one. That's just a tip. Find someone who you can count on, who's a leader for you, to keep you calm in times like this, to bring to you the logical side of it, right? When we're bunched up in our emotions over here, we have a logic side too. That side has to be brought to your attention by someone you trust. And that's the leader in your life. Calm and centeredness and leadership. Now, number 3, this one's going to hurt. This one's going to really hurt. It's passive and residual income. Which one of you, please comment, like it, because I'm going to share that so that we can help to support other people in making this decision to create a passive or residual income stream. We have to have a stream of income because right now, no one has a clue how long this is going to last. This quarantine, no jobs, no payment, going to file for unemployment. The unemployment offices, I almost guarantee they are so overflowed because people are not doing step 2, which is staying calm and centered. They're freaking out. And some of these jobs have laid people off. I have friends and I have clients who have been laid off. Mercedes-Benz layoffs, Tesla layoffs, Boeing layoffs. I mean, these are big, big companies, not small businesses. So if these huge companies are laying people off, what have you done in your past to prepare for something like this? Save money for a rainy day. Here's the rainy day. Where's your money? I'm so sorry I have to say it like that. And that's the hardest part, is when we go back and look at all the things that we have not done correctly in times like this. It's not the time to feel sorrowful. It's not the time to feel bad or guilty about yourself and about the decisions and choices you made, because at that point in time, you were okay with those choices and you made them, and here's the result. So now that you have a result to see the decisions that you made, what are you going to do to change it? What's going to be the next step for you? I mean, the second you turn this thing off, I would open up my bank app or pull out whatever cash I have, wherever it is, pull your money up and start divvying that money up properly. Okay? If you need a tip on that, I'll add a link to a book in the description of the YouTube video as well as the IG post. There's a really phenomenal book that helps anyone who is, and it has $1. You got $1. There's a structure in how to save that money and how to be able to invest it, how to save it, how to spend it, what to spend it on. It's really, really awesome. So I really strongly suggest that you check the book out. If you don't feel like reading the whole book, you have tons of time to. But go on YouTube. Once you find out the book name, go onto YouTube, type it in, and then just look up that one piece, and you'll get maybe a 5-10 minute video on how to allocate your money properly. So passive and residual income, real estate investments. I have a podcast that I make money from. I also make money on YouTube. I make money in a multitude of different ways. And this has helped me, my wife, my pets, and my family and my friends. I've already given a lot. I've given a lot already. Not just in money. I'm talking about food, supplies, talking about to random people. I mean, I had like the last batch of toilet paper 2 days ago and decided to give it to the person in line behind me. I asked them, hey, do you need this toilet paper? They say, yeah, I'll take it if you're giving it. I said, okay, here you go. It's a blessing to be able to do that. And I'm genuinely extremely grateful to God and to myself and my diligence in making sure that if anything like this were to happen, I'm good, my family's good, and I can take care of just about anyone that needs the help. And I've already mentioned that to a lot of people. And I've gotten a few reach back out to me, which is awesome. I love it. So let's go on. Step 4. This one's going to hurt a little bit more too, but I led right into it. Who can you count on? Who in your life right now can you count on to be a real friend? These are the times where we see who's a real friend and who's a phony. Right? I know I'm not speaking to a dull mind. I know I'm speaking, anyone that's watching this video, I know I'm speaking to you directly because you yourself have had a run-in with someone and you may not have spoken about it, but you realized 1 or 2 people in your life are really not your friends, really not there for you, really not down for you. That's a good thing. Don't sweat it. Let them go. Find that leader, find better friends, and look out for who's looking out for you. So to recap, one of the 4 realizations that we've had during March 2020 was the truth has to be seen with willing eyes. 2, calm centeredness and leadership. 3, do you have passive or residual income to make up for the money that we're losing right now? 4, who are your real friends? All right, so if you like this video, like it, subscribe, comment, share, do all the things that you're going to do anyway, but just choose this video to do it with. This has been Makaiza. I love you all so much, and I'll see you on the next one.